You need to contextualize it for him first. Turn the key elsewhere. The lock is here. It's here.
Listen, I understand that you're disappointed that things did not turn out how you might have hoped.
Something of an ideological auxiliary, perhaps.
A cold damp seeps in through the gaps between the wall planks. There is no one to bear witness to your vow. There's pain in there, if you want some. That much you know.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
I'm barely keeping you together here. This is it. If you talk to him, he will rattle you, not the other way around. This project is immensely important to her. She's not going to help you until it's finished. Of course, Ruby is the lady driver in this great big jam mystery. Probably. You'll have to keep investigating. They'll never open up about it.
Captain Thor, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
A sort of spiritual quest. Something of ancient Ilmaran origin.
God said she took off sometime before the firefight. That's all. Trying to remember if there was anything... Oh yeah, he said she seemed to be in a real hurry.
He's right. His work would be much more formal.
To be perfectly blunt, you are dressed like a bum, and you smell like one too.
A mad woman is pointing a gun at 2 police officers, and you're thinking about warning shots. Fuck the protocol. Take her out.
You manipulative son of a bitch. It is cold, and we have vehicles in the square. The bird needs to be taken into custody. Let's get a move on.
None of those people mean anything to you. The vultures feed on this city, and you prepare the meal for them.
Trouble? Say the second thing, Bratan. Shows you got style.
There I was, thinking, where are we gonna find a tin opener large enough for those cans? Then Capo Loco shows up and just sets a man on fire. Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here.
There, a hot flash of rage almost carries the smile away. Some dark peace. You notice the lieutenant is looking uncustomarily anxious. His posture is rigid. His right hand hovers near the zipper of his jacket. Don't be silly. There was no vow. You were high on speed. That was the only reason you got up. You can't detect without it. It's that simple.
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
Somewhere in a hospital bed, the lieutenant turns onto his side, feverish and exhausted.
However, this isn't about my feelings. There's also protocol to consider. I'm afraid I can't say any more until I've seen that badge.
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
But what was done exactly? Revolution? The rise and crash of capital? International intervention?
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. No, that's Berg. Leslie's shtick is flashing his genitals, remember? How will you ever solve the unsolvable case if you can't even get that straight? Well, turns out it's pretty simple. The case becomes considerably less comic one day when Berg takes a swing at your ledger. Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now.
Thanks, Rosie.
Sorry, we're done.
I thought we'd agreed on just one cryptid, sweetie.
Oh, but he was just... I've seen it all before. You think they've got our interests at heart? Rich men are always selling poor men promises we never planned to keep.
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon. Seems like the answer was yes.